guilty of having spent the last 30 years of my life here.
That's a movie dialogue. This is real life.
With the COVID,
So I jumped out of bed and all I had was my undies on and I've walked out the front and...
Let's compare when the fake dialogue makes it better.
That's Dmitry Degov from Taxis. He's responsible for the killing of Deputy Kovacs, Serge X and his club for his sister plus his own mother.
And when it exposes the bad writing.
Why hot dogs come in packages of 10 and hot dog buns come in packages of 8?
Real people in real life say what's on their minds without practice or script.
Put them on a trailer or walk them. And then probably somebody else to pick them up.
So we stutter, mispronounce words, use filler words.
What did he say?
And bad grammar, guilty as charged.
What did he say?
We mumble, we repeat ourselves.
Oh, you do? You know what I'm saying? 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 You know what I'm saying?
Characters on our screens don't do that. They never stumble or say the wrong thing, unless it's essential to the plot.
Mr. Webley, I trust you have a license for that firearm.
I do for this one.
Does for this one.
He does for this one. What do you mean by this one?
Sentences are formed, speeches are grandiose.
Oh, I don't know. Is it that we collectively thought Steve Jobs was a great man, even when we knew he made billions off the backs of children?
And they come up with metaphors on the go. Even though a real-life exchange can also be smart and funny.
How do you sustain a business model in which users don't pay for your service?
Senator, we run ads.
When watching stories, we accept the break from reality and focus on the overall picture rather than the polished, unnatural dialogue. Its interpretation matters more than its authenticity.
A world built on fantasy. Synthetic emotions in the form of pills. Psychological warfare in the form of advertising.
When characters hesitate, it's often because of the drama that is happening on screen.
Yes, I'm the half-blood prince.
In real life, however, it often signals confusion.
What the hell are you talking about?
Texting also falls into similar tropes. Chris Gregory, in his book Twins, said that gradually I realized that the real world was flawed in ways that were not and could not be reproduced in a book of fiction. So realism is not a goal of good writing. Yes, it has to sound natural, but also convey a feeling. Comedy, drama, truth, sadness.
I'm tired, boss.
Dialogue is just another tool to serve the story. Just like music and visuals, the story is always the priority.
You ready to live on the streets? Like St. Francis of Assisi? Are you ready to sleep on the ground? Kicked and spat upon by junkies?
I would say generally the situation of Western world is not improving about the face, but in the church and the use of the church, we can see that it's a new beginning.
And usually people agree that even in the most sort of realistic films, if the dialogue sounded like everyday speak, it wouldn't be entertaining. It would probably add unnecessary elements to it.
Okay, I've got everything on video, man. Oh, Jesus Christ, I didn't even see these, man.
We use small talk to maintain or deepen social relationships in everyday life, often meaningless, but they are human rituals and a part of life. Now, in fiction, dialogue serves different purposes. Put the story forward to reveal something.
See, that wasn't so hard.
Or develop a character.
You can't trick me anymore.
Every exchange is written to have a purpose, and every line has a meaning. Exposition is the information we need to get a full view of the story.
Your Grace, the King's Guard is a sworn brotherhood. Our vows are taken for life. Only death relieves us of our sacred trust.
Bad exposition annoys us.
He wants to fight you so he can capture you, Zuko. Walk away!
Dialogue on screen has many different roles, but one that is most often used is when characters explain what is happening to other characters. But really, it's for us, the viewers.
Okay, let's pretend that this stapler is the Hermes.
I burn my decency for someone else's future.
Characters delivering dramatic speeches for narrative impact. This rarely happens in our lives unless you are giving a presentation at work.
The greatest thing you have working for you is not the photo you take or the picture you paint. It's the imagination of the consumer.
Or are a politician.
But I loved it, and Peppa Pig World is very much my kind of place.
The difference in movies is that sometimes monologue is still shown as a conversation between characters, but only one is talking.
Dr. Cleary at the end of the last book, but his horse fell jumping that fence, and Ian broke his shoulder and his ribs and lay all night in the ditch, and he never reached the doctor.
Monologues can add drama and tension to the scene, making us feel for the characters.
So you go on and stamp your form, Sonny, and stop wasting my time.
What people don't like are monologues that try to lecture the audience while they are speaking to other characters.
The terrorists only set us back a bit.
You have to stop calling them terrorists. What else would we call them? Your peacekeeping troops carrying weapons are forcing millions of people into settlements around the world.
It's obviously lazy writing and annoying to watch. Now, of course, some dialogue sounds unrealistic because the writing is just bad.
There was a really good-looking pharmacist behind the counter. Really good-looking. I went up and I asked her where the cough syrup was. I didn't even have a cough.
Some movies claim to do it on purpose. In my view, bad dialogue is bad dialogue.
It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Some say that Quentin Tarantino can make any conversation exciting.
I don't tip because society says I have to.
He stretches them.
All right, I mean, I'll tip if somebody really deserves a tip. If they really put forth the effort, I'll give them something extra.
They are not as polished, and characters discuss things that are not important to the main story.
Oh, man, they got the metric system. They wouldn't know what the quarter pounder is.
And what do they call it?
They call it Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese.
It at least feels like something out of a normal chat. Of course, it's still cinema. It's still a part of the script, and we also get monologues in Tarantino films, like many of them, in fact.
I do believe you were just getting ready to make me a proposition to Broomhilda. Am I right?
Baumbach's The Meyerowitz Stories was also praised for its natural dialogue.
Only told us he was in the hospital this morning.
Via text.
They were staying up
we
here
drove
at
from
Marine's
Rochester
Country
to
House.
Pittsfield.
We wanted to talk to a doctor.
Get any information.
The characters talk over each other. It kind of feels like regular family, at least like my family. The issue is that trying to imitate the normalness of everyday conversation can also throw us off, as it can feel like the characters are trying too hard to be clever. The truth is that replicating real speech in fiction is almost impossible. And to be honest, when I'm watching, I want to get lost in a good story. Dialogue in movies is a tool that can help us create a sense of wonder, mystery, and drama.
You bow to no one.
I don't need to be real to be impactful. It just needs to work on the screen.
You don't know about real loss, because that only occurs when you love something more than you love yourself.